How to do sort of a matrixy type of Mo instance, sort of like an after image, and get it to like squid around a little bit and swirl around a little bit, and just be kind of like a fun, interesting thing to do. This will be a review of that, so you can use this in your 6 design or 6 animated design, 6-piece animated design. So I'm going to go to a new file and we'll paste in that cube. And basically what we do with this cube is we're going to create 2 things. We're going to create a cloner. We're not cloning the cube. We're going to create a Mo instance. And the Mo instance is what creates that like after image type of effect, and automatically it's going to try to do the cloner as its thing, and we want the Mo instance to actually be the cube in this case, and then we want to clone the Mo instance. Okay, so the Mo instance gets the cube, the cloner gets the Mo instance. There's going to be a cube left over. There's a way to make that invisible. I'll kind of cover that in class. The cube is what the Mo instance is using, and then the cloner is cloning the Mo instance. Got it? All right, now the cloner is going to be a radial, and then we'll give it like a little bit of a radius there, and we're going to be animating it on offset, rotation, and position for the Z, which is the blue one, axes, okay? And then there's other things you can do as far as position goes on the Mo instance, and you can create some really fun stuff. So first thing we need some frames in here. So I'm going to go like every other, like for this demo, just every 100 frames roughly. And so I'm going to start here, and I'm going to put this everything here into a group object, which is a null, and we'll put the cube in there too. And then this is one way of, oops, that didn't work. Well, I'll show you in class to make it disappear if you put it in a null together. I'll make the little original cube disappear and still keep the clones in the Mo instance visible. So anyways, we animate the cloner in this case. We don't do anything to anything else. Later we can, like alter the position of the Mo instance, but right now we're going to animate the cloner. So at frame 0 on the coordinates of position Z, I'm going to record that. I'm going to scrub ahead and type in, well, I'm not going to type anything, I'm just going to move it over here and record it. And then every 100 frames I'll like move it back and record it, and then I'll scrub ahead and reposition it maybe here in the middle and record it, and then I'll scrub ahead. I'm scrubbing about 100 each time, and then so you just scrub, reposition, record, scrub, reposition, record, scrub, reposition, record, scrub, reposition, record, scrub. I'm scrubbing like roughly 100 each time. And then finally we're at the end there, and we'll stop it in the middle. We'll stop it in the back. How's that? Okay. So then we can kind of like just watch this play. And you're kind of seeing the after image form from the Mo instance. In the Mo instance, you have a number, like there's a hit streak depth. So I can, alter that, or I can make it like crazy long. You might not want to spaz out like that. And I'll show you how to modify it. Maybe 16 will be cool. All right, so back to the cloner. So let's do some more animation. We're going to do the offset. So So we're going to do the same thing with the offset. So we'll just record it right here at 0, scrub ahead, and tell it to be like, I don't know, 350. If you do a big number around the 300s, it ends up looking pretty cool. Scrub back, and maybe put it on like 22. Scrub ahead, at like every 100 frames, and maybe go like -444. And then scrub ahead, put it back at like 35. And then scrub ahead about 100 frames, and then do like 344. And then scrub ahead. Do you have to copy these numbers? No, just, you know, I'm choosing random numbers, but I'm going from like a low double digit to a 3 digit. And sometimes I'm going in reverse with a negative number, so like -22. Okay, and then scrub ahead, make it 355. Oh, you know what I didn't do right here? I didn't record that -22. -355. Am I forgetting to record it? I think I... Whoops. It's early. Okay, there we go. We'll go back to 22. And we'll make this one 422. And then lastly, we'll end up with a -35. All right, so then let's watch that. Now you're getting like some cool, groovy, super duper stuff. All right, so then now to be extra cool, because that's what we're all about, is being cool in class. We're gonna go to the transform here, and why don't, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do to this, but I mean, you can change color, whatever. You can go to rotation, and we'll start off with 0 degrees. We'll scrub ahead, and we'll change that to like 350. We'll scrub ahead, and we'll change it to -22. We'll scrub ahead, make it 155. We'll scrub ahead and make it -555. We'll scrub ahead and make it 22. So you see the pattern I'm doing. Hopefully you see the pattern. I'm going from small number to big number every 100 frames, and then occasionally making it reverse in direction. And this is just random stuff. You can be more controlled and precise if you want. I'm sure after you watch this and you do it in class, you'll have like a better plan than I have than just randomly moving it around. And then we'll go to 0, and then lastly negative, I don't know, oops, I did plan. -244, okay, and record. So now let's watch it. Ooh, amazing. I don't have music to it yet, so I'm kind of making my own. All right. It's pretty cool, right? So let's see if we can get it to change color. I think I'm gonna have to put a random effector on it though. So let's try doing that. Random. And the random effector shall be under parameters, color mode. Effector color add. Oh, it's a red color, so let's take that off. And let's just see what happens here. Okay, it's staying white. Stop. All right, so we'll go to random here, and we'll use, let's see. Maybe I will go back to the cloner and give it a color. See if we can get it to change colors. change the MoGraph too. There we go. All right, and then on the random one, let's see. I'm kind of adding too much to this. I might just stop. But on the random effector, we want that to affect. Did I put that on the? Oh, I put it on the cloner. Let's try it on the random effector. The random effector on the Mo instance. So the Mo instance can get effectors too. Oh, there we go. No. Except I don't want it to move around. So under parameters, remember the random automatically has a position. So this is kind of cool. And let's see, what else can we do to this? So we can go to the Mo instance and under, I think under coordinates, if we start playing around with some of these. Nope, that's not doing it. Let's try the cloner under oh yeah, there we go. Under transform, let's try the cloner. We can try to get it to do some stuff as it moves around. We can also, we don't want to mess with coordinates anymore, but under transform we can actually animate this stuff too. So I could go to, we'll just start right here, record those, and then scrub ahead and alter the position. And then just add some extra animation and see what that does. I don't want to crash, you know, so I don't want to add too much. All right, so that's pretty fun. You can do different things. Here's another example of that. I'm playing around with transform on the Mo instance here to get it to go in and out and squiggly and stuff. So there's just, if you play with it, like that's the lesson of the day, is play with it and do some experimentation with it, and you will probably discover some things that you could do with it that not even I have done. So have fun with that. And that ends the recording, and tomorrow we are going to cover in class what is called a motion drop. I'm not sure if this is the good one or not. Let's see. Okay, this is not bad. Let me fix this out. Sorry, I didn't mean to destroy you. Okay, so we're going to do this tomorrow. This is really fun. It's called a Mo drop, and you can make these squigglies beat to the music. Learning how to what's called do node-based programming, which you link all this stuff together. And this is how they do all the video games these days, and get all that code to work and the different functions. So like a gun fires a ray blast. That ray blast hits something. If it hits it, it explodes with an effect. And getting all those different things to link together because they're all separate. So it's pretty cool. Unity gaming engine, I think, if you've ever heard of that, if you're a gamer, it kind of works this way. Anyways, excuse me. So we're going to do that tomorrow, and then eventually work our way towards like a 6-piece thing project. All right, so see you.